to give you little tips and tricks to dress properly and safely, and that way you can prolong and have a better, more enjoyable time out on the water. So, all right, well, let's get started. Oh, and before I forget, like, subscribe, comment. This is a first show. I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, have a lot to learn, point it out. Okay, now what I like to do is, if we're going in a transition of this fall weather, and the weather starts cooling and becomes a little more unpredictable, is I like to dress in layers and carry a variety of items with me. So I usually start out with a base layer where I'll use a long sleeve, lightweight undergarment. Such as this spider one here, and I'm not promoting any brands. This is another one. It's a hooded one with a built-in gaiter. It's really nice. This is nice for a nice base layer, and you can even pair it with a simple cotton t-shirt underneath. Just something you can add and subtract layers without becoming too bound up, so you can still cast. Okay. So anyway, I start off with if this is going to be a cool morning, I'll start off with a cotton t-shirt underneath, and then a garment such as one of these here, a hoodie or another lightweight pullover. You can also use one of these pullovers that are the quarter zip, mock neck. These are lightweight, these are a little bit thicker. Just something nice to have, and you know, you can vary your layers depending on the temperature and what the forecast is. Alrighty, and then the next thing, if it's going to be like a really cool, a lot of times you'll start off in the morning, it's really cool and crisp, so I've got my cotton underlayment. I've got this long sleeve lightweight. Sometimes I'll pair it with a flannel shirt or a light flannel jacket, such as this is a wool Pendleton here. These are really nice, comfortable, insulate really well. This one here is I'm not promoting any brands, but this Swiss Tech. This is a poly blend, mostly polyester. It's a medium weight flannel, good third layer to put on. When you get up a little thicker, this is more of a cotton blend. This is an Orvis, and it's a little thicker, heavier duty flannel shirt. Great for those cool, crisp mornings. All right, if you're expecting a little wind in the morning, even a light breeze, I like to put on a lightweight windbreaker, such as something like this. This is a little Reebok deal here, full zip. You can do full zip or even one of these pullovers like these golf or sports hoodies. They're lightweight, wind resistant, water repellent. These are really nice to put on and just block that wind. And of course you have your standby ever popular fleece. These are great. They don't block the wind as well, but it gives you a good insulating layer. All right, now I like to pair all that stuff with, a lot of times I like to wear a light hoodie because it's nice to throw that little hoodie off and on, especially when blocking the wind. And I usually pair it with I like these floppy sun hats. These are nice to keep the sun off the back of my neck. Water repellent, lightweight. They get wet, it doesn't hurt them. And they're really lightweight, easy to pack and store. Or you can pair your hoodie or your layers with just a lightweight beanie nightcap. These are really great too. Gaiters, neck gaiters. You can just pull these over, tuck them down in your shirt, pull them up over your head, up over your mouth or nose, or just down around your neck. This is great for trapping that and keeping that heat inside, because you don't want your core temperature, your core body heat escaping, and There are different sizes and variations, and you just pick out the one that you like. Going from place to place, I like to use a good pair of gloves. Just when I'm moving from fishing to fishing spot. And they make these in fingerless versions if you like wearing them while you're casting. Personally, I like to go on natural when I'm actually fishing, but traveling in between, I definitely put on the gloves. All right. Now for those times, especially in the fall, weather can be unpredictable. It can just, a front can move in on you, temperature can drop, rain can move in, a lot of things can happen. So it's nice to have an extra layer with you. Lightweight packable rain suits. These are the pants here. This is a jacket, hooded jacket. This is lightweight, fall type weather. Easy to pack up, easy to store. Doesn't take up much space in your kayak and doesn't add a lot of weight. But it does stop the wind and rain, and that's the important thing. You can also buy these packable rain suits. There's a pants and shirt and a poncho also, I believe. So sometimes I like to wear just a poncho if it's a light rain, just to keep it off me. And just the main thing is when you're out there is stay dry. You stay dry, you can stay warm. Okay, now I'm going to move on to footwear. These are like some scuba swim boots. These are nice. They're insulated, easy to put off and on. They're lightweight. They're perfect for inside the kayak. Keep your feet warm, keep them dry. I'll pair them with a light pair of socks, or you can get the hunting socks, like a wool and wool blend, that really insulate your feet and wick some moisture away from your feet. So that's a nice combo for in the fall. And they're waterproof, so you haven't got to step out in the water. Now, we're out in the boat, we've added this gear on, and you want to be safe. Always, rule number one, safety on the water, okay? So you always wear your PFD. I never ever get in my kayak without PFD on. Rule number one. This is my normal go-to in my kayak. I like these with the high pad in the back up here so it doesn't interfere with the seat. Gives me good flotation. And I have a big arm opening here for my casting and maneuvering and things like that. Also have these self-inflating. These are kind of nice and handy. They're all right to throw them on. They don't take up much room. They're lightweight. They don't provide as much flotation as the other jackets, but still a good deal. They're a little more pricier than the Elements. Now, coming with PFDs, you've got to remember that when you add a lot of clothing, say it's wintertime, it's cool, it's rainy, you've got 3 or 4 light layers on. Well, it may not be heavy on your body, but if you find yourself in the water, that's going to be extra weight. So I like to have a heavier duty one, got more padding, more flotation. These are nice when I've added extra clothing. I weigh a little bit more. So I'm like 165, 170. Now, I put on 3 or 4 layers. I've got pants, I've got thick socks, I got my boots, waterproof boots on, I got 2 or 3 upper layers, maybe a windbreaker. If I end up in the water, my 170 can be 230 depending on the layers I'm wearing. So when you're adding those layers, remember, get a heavier jacket. You want one a little larger size to fit over those layers you're wearing. And you want that extra increased flotation because remember, you're going to weigh 20 to 40 pounds more when you're in the water. Okay, and I believe that's it for now. This is for the fall. I may add some things as I go along. I'm still learning, and hopefully that you've enjoyed this. And please like, subscribe, give me some tips and comments. I know I'm not the best orator there is in the world. I'm just trying to make things a little funner out on the water, safer and funner, because here's the two things: safety and hydration. Even in the fall, winter, you may not feel as thirsty, but your body still needs those fluids. You're out there, you're working, and I will cover another section where I'm covering snacks and foods and waters and drinks to use out on the water to help keep your energy levels up, keep your focus up, keep you sharp, and keep you safe. Y'all have a good day.